this is a genocide quality matchup right here.
Well, of course it is. But boy, how about that last match,
Ladies and gentlemen,
man?
the following contest is an I Quit match. No disqualification, no rules. The only way to win is to make your opponent say I quit. Introducing first, from Miami, Florida, he is the PCW 2005 Wrestler of the Year, Sexy Steve DeMarco.
That man doesn't know the meaning of the word quit there, Rob Moore. So this is going to be a very, very long night for Lance Hoyt.
Well, we shall see. It could be a long night for Steve DeMarco as well. It could come down to which man wants it more, which man is willing to go the extra mile to make his opponent say, I quit.
Boy, Hoyt's angry.
Boy, the big man is on his way.
And his opponent from Dallas, Texas, Lance Hoyt.
And this one,
stay away from us.
boy, this one is starting out right in front of our table. Stay away from our stuff, please, guys. Hey, pull him away from here, Lance.
Hey. Do I need to get physical with my water?
Well,
Get out of here.
oh, wait a minute. Well, this is off to a roaring start. The fight started at our table, fans. And now Hoyt, he is just livid. He has got so many months of anger built up against Steve DeMarco.
Yeah, but they took it out on our table. Look at the dent.
Yeah, I see the Steve DeMarco head-sized dent in it, yes. And now Lance Hoyt is just firing in there.
You quit, DeMarco. Quit now, Steve.
All right, if it keeps them off our table, I quit.
Hell no.
Well, there's DeMarco. We'll see if that holds true for the duration of the match. However long it goes, it could go 1 minute, it could go 100.
I told you.
These two men can go all night if they need to in order to put the other man away. Hoyt sizing him up for the big size 18, but instead, DeMarco ducks under.
Oh, he got him with a sexy kick.
Got him right in the jaw. The sexy kick out, and
That's
that
two.
one puts him down.
Now who quits?
Well, there's no pinfalls or submissions. You got to have one man or the other say, I quit.
It's not going to get any easier, Lance. Go back to TNA. Collect your check. You better quit right now before I make you my bitch.
Well,
Say it, Lance. You don't care. Say it. You quit. You quit. I'll never quit.
well, there's Lance Hoyt with his statement for the moment as DeMarco goes after Hoyt once again. He's got a hold of him, and let's see if he's going to give him another sexy kick or what he's going to try. Now, in recent weeks, DeMarco's been working on a variation of the Cobra Clutch, the $1 Million Dream, if you will. He calls it the Wet Dream, and oh my gosh.
There's nothing dreamy about that one.
Nothing at all.
This is it.
And look out, he's
got
getting
it
wrapped
in.
up. He's gonna cinch in that Wet Dream. He's gonna try to put Hoyt away. He's gonna
Look out.
Oh, there goes DeMarco to the floor, right in front of us once again, right in front of you more specifically.
What
Chris.
is it with my table?
I don't know, but these guys, they're just going nuts here on the table, and now DeMarco is laid out on the timekeeper's table. And the chair is almost going into the front row, and this is getting ugly in a big hurry.
Well, yeah, my table's coming apart here.
DeMarco face first into that steel railing. And once again, the object is to make your opponent say, I quit.
Oh, DeMarco's outside the ring barrier.
Uh-oh. And Hoyt's going out after him.
What did these chairs do to you? Oh, look out. They're going right towards...
They're going past the front row here. Oh my gosh, people are scattering. DeMarco throwing fans and street team members in front of Hoyt. We've got a street team member down. And these two are fighting out into the arena.
He's throwing anybody he can out there.
These two men, they don't care at all who gets caught in the crossfire. DeMarco with a hold of Hoyt. A reversal of the whip, and oh, DeMarco going right into the chairs. We've already had one all-out brawl tonight as far as the Irish street fight went, and that was a crazy match. This one is turning out to be every bit as insane.
You should have seen the one over the last submarine sandwich backstage.
Well, I bet that was ugly.
Oh, it was horrible. Gigolo James Johnson up against some street team member. It was horrible.
Oh, man.
Horrible.
Hoyt with DeMarco throwing him. That's the steel cage they use for steel cage matches here at PCW Arena.
Ask him if he quit. DeMarco, did he quit? I don't quit the bitches.
And Hoyt firing in a right hand. Both of these have a steely resolve, if you will. Neither one of these men is going to say, I quit easily. Hoyt with DeMarco in hand. Out to make him suffer, out to punish him ever since what happened at Sick and Twisted 2005 as DeMarco goes into that cage once again.
Well, I hope they're happy because they broke our bell.
Well, and now Hoyt continues to go after DeMarco out on the floor near the wall of the arena, and that, of course, is a brick wall behind that steel cage.
Well, if we ever have a brick wall match, we'll be all right.
Oh, what a chop by Hoyt.
Well, he's coming back. Protect your tables.
Lance Hoyt taking off on a full run. Oh, my. Right into the wire mesh and brick.
Boy, it just comes to, you just have to wonder, who's going to be the first one to say, I quit? Who's going to be the first one?
Man, I certainly hope PCW has EMTs and ambulances on hand, because I think it's going to get at least to that point before either one of these men says, I quit. And even then, who knows? These guys are out on the floor of the arena in the midst of the fans. Chairs are scattered every which way, and Hoyt's head meeting one of those chairs.
Repeatedly. DeMarco very proud of himself.
You better quit, Lance! You better quit! Say it! Say it! No!
Well, there's still plenty of breath in his body.
DeMarco
not quitting yet.
DeMarco doing his best Sam Kinison imitation.
God rest his soul.
Oh, yeah, but man, you know what? Neither one of these guys, both of these guys are very, very proud warriors. And I'll be damned, this match may go on till 1 o'clock in the morning, Rob.
It very well may. It could go to 3 a.m., 6 a.m., whenever, just until somebody decides he's had enough and thinks of his long-term well-being as being more important than a wrestling match.
Well, thank God we're paid hourly.
Yes, indeed. As DeMarco and Hoyt continue to fight on the floor. Telling the cameraman to get a shot, and boy, Hoyt got a shot right there.
Oh, they're coming back.
Well, I thought they were going back in the ring, but instead I think DeMarco's just going to make Lance suffer some more. As these two men, man, dating back to Sick and Twisted, as I started to say a while ago.
No.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, good Lord.
Both, was that his ribs that cracked?
It may have been, Chris. I don't know. I don't know if it was the wood or bone, but something cracked, something awful over there.
Folks, there's no padding on the floor here. There's no padding on the rails. There's none of that stuff like you see other federations have. They got the padding on the floor, the padding on the tops of the rails, things like that. No, folks, this is steel, this is wood, this is concrete.
And now it looks like DeMarco's going to go to the top. He's going to fight Hoyt from above now. Perched and ready, and flying clothesline takes Hoyt down. And this may be a prime opportunity for DeMarco to go back to that wet dream and this time try to put Lance Hoyt away once and for all. And I've got to add something here. Of course, the wet dream is a submission move. It's designed to put the opponent out. And if the man is physically unable to say, I quit, then that's going to be the match. That's my understanding of how the rules of this particular match go.
Well, I thought you wanted to make your opponent say, I quit. Why would you put him out?
Well, I guess that would be the same as I quit. A knockout being the same as quitting, I suppose. DeMarco has Hoyt on that top turnbuckle going up after him. It's going to go for a superplex here, it looks like.
Well, Hoyt better bring a very large chair or a brick, because I've never seen DeMarco knocked out.
Firing in that brick-like right hand, knocking DeMarco to the mat. And look at Hoyt. And he's got some scars on him from running into chairs and the steel cage and the wall and everything else.
And the problem is he cares what these idiots in the crowd think.
Up on the top rope, referee sent into the rope, and there goes Hoyt. Down on that top turnbuckle.
Here comes the death of your hero.
Oh, that sounds very, very ominous from DeMarco. Uh-oh, I think he's going to go for a DDT from the top rope.
Oh! His head snapped back. That's whiplash right there. That's a concussion and whiplash.
Whiplash, concussion, and any other injury you can think
It's
of
time
from
to
the
go
neck
to
up.
bed, Lance. Here comes your wet dream. I hope you